The biggest pickle we get ourselves into when we have an addiction or habit that we dislike is we put a lot of pressure on ourselves to like have to fix it, to just quit it, to stop, and so we shame ourselves. But that has an interesting effect where you just end up doing that thing more, and you actually show up worse and are less enjoyable for many people, including yourself. And that's because what you resist persists. And so that's why in the prior short, another short I posted earlier, I said the best thing you can do is accept that you're doing whatever you're doing and try to understand it. Because oftentimes we're like that child that we just want to be understood by our parents, so we have to offer that to ourselves. We go, why am I doing this? But a good parent doesn't stop their kid from doing whatever it is. They just go, why are we doing this? I want to understand. And so that often helps us move out of that habit. So, uh, what I'm saying is, any video you watch from me, or any healing work that you look into, anything that you do, give yourself permission to do it when you're high, when you're drunk, when you're effed up, when you've relapsed. Like, you're a person regardless, and you're doing your best regardless of if your best involves shooting something, snorting something, popping something, drinking something, smoking something. It doesn't matter to me. And it doesn't matter to God, your source, that divine energy. It doesn't matter to them either. They know you're doing your best. But if you want to do better, you have to treat yourself better. And that starts with just taking the pressure off, letting yourself exist how you know to exist right now, and being compassionate, being nurturing, being encouraging, and being accepting, patient. Literally, all the things in the Bible, really, about love is about just being with yourself, not judging yourself, not making yourself do anything that you're not uncomfortable with, but just wanting to be with yourself and understand and hold space for why am I doing this. That is the best way to see change, and it's like counterintuitive. You go, well, I'm not worthy of that until I'm done using these drugs, or until I'm done being drunk, or until I'm done smoking this, or being high with that. No, it doesn't work that way. You want to be better, you have to treat yourself better first, no matter what you're doing. All of the work I've done, I did it while I was high. And that got me to the place to feel able and worthy of being like, I'm ready to let go of this, and it's time to let go of this. And I know I can. But the work didn't happen while I was sober. No, it was while I was high, while I was still messed up. I made very important and specific, like, um, what's the word? I, I'm, what is the word I'm looking for here? What's the word? Packs. I made packs. I made deals. I made like I had a rules like that I set. I went, as long as I'm using and I accept that I'm using, I'm not gonna shame myself, but I am gonna aim to understand why. Every time I use, like I'm gonna be workable with myself. Like, can I put this? And I'll explain that in other stuff. But it's like I accepted it and I made it work for me. I knew what I wanted to achieve, and I didn't let my use interfere with that as best as I could. I aimed to understand, and in that, offering love to myself, and I did that for 3 years of my 11-year addiction. As I that was the biggest change. So 3 years it took me to heal a whole lot of stuff in an impressive amount of time. 3 years is not that much time considering all the stuff I was working through for why I even had it. Compared to the 7 years without, I'd say that's a pretty good deal. But the point is, don't don't harsh. Give yourself permission to grow and not already have to be at the end game of sobriety. Show up as you are and aim to understand that.